This is a basic tutorial on how to use BandLab. What you're going to need to do is log in and sign up onto the home screen, and then you're going to find this red button that's got a white plus inside it and click on that. Once you've done that, you should see this screen, and at the top you're going to flick through until you find a screen that says MIDI instruments and select that. You should see this screen next, and at the very top you're going to flick through until you find the instrument that you want. I'm going to select keyboards. So now we're on the keyboard screen. You can select any of the keyboards you want. I'm going to have a look through and pick my favourite. This is our next screen. It's got a picture of the keyboards on it, and I'm just going to have a listen. If you want either a higher or lower pitch, you can choose to change the octave button at the top, either up or down. To prepare for recording, I'm going to make sure the metronome button's pressed to give me a regular beat so I can play along with that. The metronome button is in the bottom right hand corner, and when you click on it, it goes like a greeny colour. That's really important to have on. To record your piece, you need to press on the red circle at the very bottom of the page shown here. As soon as I press that record button, you'll hear the metronome start, and I'm going to record my chords. I made a few mistakes there, so my music wasn't exactly in time with the metronome, and also the last chord was wrong, so I'm going to go back into that recording and change it manually. So here's how to do it. To get away from this keyboard screen, there's a downward arrow at the top right hand corner. You'll need to press that. You'll see this blue line of recording that I've just done. Double click on it and this will be your next screen. I'm going to listen to it and check where those mistakes are first. So press the red triangle at the bottom of the screen. So all these blue lines are the notes, and I can see that very bottom one is wrong. So if I click it, it will delete that note. I can then add a new one in the correct place. The note above it is also in the wrong place, so I'm going to drag that note upwards so it's in the correct place. Now this bottom note isn't long enough, and it's very tricky to do this, but what you need to do is grab hold of the white line on the right hand side and just drag it until that note is long enough. Now to make sure all the notes are in time, they need to be on the thick black lines, but some of the notes aren't, so I'm just in this clip moving all the notes so that at the very beginning of them they land on a black line. And I'm going to do this with all my chords, and it's really important to have your chords in time, otherwise it makes everything sound off, and anything else you add like drums or guitars or anything like that, it will all sound out of time. So it's really important that all of your notes start on a black line to make it in time. This is the end of the BandLab tutorial. You should have learnt how to open up BandLab, how to add different instruments, how and why we use a metronome, how to record, how to correct mistakes, and how to put music in time.